gave us the fortunate enough chance to go into a quarterfinals. And even the boys back home have prepared us unbelievably well for all these fixtures. So it's unbelievable. I don't think Wick's had in the change room. It's not going to hit us yet, but it will. And when it does, it's going to be an incredible feeling, even better than probably I'm feeling right now.
To come back again like you did in Dublin and win it, on your own turf, you could have come back and win it also for good at 14 in the summer to get to your 22 and then splintering off all. That's massive mindset stuff that you have to go through there.
Yeah, it was incredible. I think we had a scrum on the halfway, and I remember I turned to the forwards and I was like, we'll get one chance. Just stay in it. Gav got an unbelievable block down, and we got it. And credit to everyone. Everyone stuck to the game plan. Everyone worked incredibly hard, and for John to get over was massive. We did ask the boys to leave the rucks for the last 10 minutes. Don't think the backs listened too carefully to me in the end. But it's an incredible fight to stop a team like Stormers around one of their strongest assets in terms of a maul, and to keep them out there at the end was unbelievable fight by everyone.
Graham, would you say you had the Stormers workout today? They've been playing some wonderful attacking rugby this season, but today they just couldn't get going. You were in your faces all the time.
I thought we were pretty good first half in terms of keeping the ball, our phase attack, we were making them work and making the particular tight five work a lot. I was disappointed we didn't go into half time, 19 points up. The Gavin Coombs try, that was disallowed. It's a perfectly good try. I was disappointed with that. No, we knew we had to keep the ball against these, which is a challenge on a pitch like that. And we had to deal with their power game. We've done our homework on them, because they're a great team, led by a great coach. They're champions, current champions in the home stadium with 50,000 fans. It's going to take a big game from us. And it was a question of sticking in the game. Things didn't go all our own way. Some big moments around the breakdown, some penalty decisions against us. Big momentum swings in the game, a couple of mauls where we were done for obstruction. We've got to show better pictures there. They're all, you're doing well, then you get hit back again, but then you've got to recover. And what we have learned is the ability in pressure away from home to recover. I keep saying we're battle hardened. We've not been able to rotate the squad massively. The same guys have been rolling out, but it's made us fit and match hardened. I'm dribbling on now. I apologise for that. I've only had half a cap. I can't wait to have some proper red wine later. This is gassing.
Before you go to the bottom, man, just the kicking game really worked well. The Stormers better to handle those box kicks.
Well, they've got a good kicking game. Crikey, they had a very good kicking game. We didn't kick brilliantly.
The first half, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But the big message here is the ability to stick in the game. That's Munster.
Just touching on the ref, obviously the ref was the Italian ref. Can we just talk about how his performance was? Obviously 2 disallowed tries and the 2 yellow cards as well.
I'm pleased with the result. It's not for me currently to comment on the referee. It's not an easy job, that 50,000, your first big final like that for Andre. I thought his composure was good. No, it's not for me to comment on that performance. I'm just happy with the performance of our players and the result.
Graham, do you think this final between the team from Ireland and the team from South Africa takes the competition to another level, really, in the sense that it was a cross hemisphere final that sort of gave it an extra edge?
An extra edge. It's a big
it's
challenge.
15,000
15,000 kilometres away from home, you've got to come. No, I think the inclusion of the South African teams has been excellent for the competition. Look at Stormers last year. It's a challenge. You know, you come down here, everyone's going to come down here for a couple of games. Fortunately for us, the last time we were down here, we picked up a win against Stormers and we drew against the Sharks. Probably saved our season, particularly in terms of European qualification. I think the inclusion of the Stormers, the inclusion of the South African teams has really boosted the quality of the competition. Everyone's asleep.
Last couple of questions, guys.
Nothing. What does it, right, Simon, what does it mean to Graham's talks about the away trips, to won 3 knockout games away from home, shows remarkable resilience, doesn't it? I mean, where does that come from?
Comes from the coaching staff, to be honest, from the get-go. I think from day one that they've come in, they've set a plan in place, and you know, even when the start of the season wasn't going our way, you know, we said from the start we have to believe in what we're doing. We have to believe in that we're going to get better. That we got to stick to the plan, and you know, everyone bought into that. So it's not just been the last couple of weeks. It's been from the very start of the season, and he's built a culture within the squad where everyone believes. And you know, it might have taken a bit longer than they might have hoped for us to find our feet in terms of shape and the way defensively even and the way we wanted to play, but you know, they never doubted us for a second, and that just transpired into the whole squad. And you know, I don't think for a long time not one person in our squad went into a game where we felt like we were going to lose, and that's a credit to, you know, the coaching staff and all the staff back home that have instilled that belief in us.
Coach, the breakdowns, you guys were very neat there. I mean, you know, normally the Stormers would get probably a bit turnover balls, but just your thoughts on, you know, just how crucial that was for you, breakdowns, especially on the foot.
We had to be smart around the breakdown. As I said, there's a couple of pivotal penalties that went against us. I think it gave Kudos end of the first half. Stephen Kitchoff won the same penalties in 45 minutes or so. We had to be clean in the breakdown, which is a lot easier if you win the collisions. Because this Stormers team, they can break you, they can hurt you very quickly. And if you give them the ball and you kick loosely to them at night. I was pretty pleased with our breakdown work. We give a daft penalty away at the end of the game there. Jack Crowley got a yellow card for it. But that aside, I thought our breakdown work was pretty clean, wasn't it?
I think we had massive emphasis on that all week and for the past few weeks. I think it's been a massive strong point of our game, the breakdown. So I think that probably helped lead us into this week. You know, I think every team that we've played over the last couple of weeks has been very strong around getting turnovers. So again, that's a credit to the work the coaching staff have done and prepared us as best as they could. And you know, we had a massive focus on that, and I think that probably helped us today.
The Springbok head coach Jacques Number said that he was going to announce the training squad after today's game. Chris Neyman was announced in the squad. I mean, you only played like 10 games for you guys since 2020. So many injuries. Can you just speak about the man himself, just the character of Chris Neyman?
He's unbelievable to have around the squad. I'll say that for one thing. For a man who's been incredibly unlucky in terms of injuries, he's one of the most positive people I've ever come across. And since he's been back, he's brought, you know, he's brought his experience, and he's brought incredible physicality, and the skill level he has and the understanding he has for the game has been second to none. And you know, not surprising in there. He's world class, and you know, we're very lucky to have him in our squad. He's not just a great player, but an unbelievable person as well.
Great. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.